dancing like they up in disco. You niggas in fist pump, you stay up the dip low. You niggas stay up and get low. Heard you way up in Frisco, and you say what the heck so. Every player gets snipped nose, acting gay up in Cisco. Might take the day off and play up at Mistos, causing chaos and play up Calypso. I pause in kitchens and caused addictions. I pause prescriptions and cause inflictions. Lil Bixby playing in stores in Brixton on the dark web. You gotta pause every doors, cause encryptions. Tesla engines, pause the pistons. I seen every floor I leave sore enlisting. For that action, they sponsored the Bronson. They was hooked on that shit like Johnson and Johnson. That freeway, Ricky Ross, straight out of Compton, straight out of Bompton. Red on blue, violence in the land. The projection of the will, the perfection of the kill, the reflection of the pills. I'm a frontline soldier, I'm no doja. These crystals not for focus and crypto. Diamonds is dancing like they up in disco. You niggas in fist pump, you stay up that dip low. You niggas stay up and get low. Heard you way up in Frisco, and you say what the heck so. Every player gets snipped now, acting gay up in Cisco. Might take the day off and play up at Mistos, causing chaos and play up Calypso. Hickory dickory dock, hit a lick, put the sticky in the box. When the blicky get hot, lick off a shot. Heavy in the pedal, we slip off a knot. Heavy in the ghetto, they crib walk a lot. Crip walk the crypto, lift off the stocks. Drips off the crystal and pots. Disco rods in the blocks on my chain from the crystal shop. In the light there, lift off the rock. Toe from the right chain on my block. White paint on my socks. White paint on my socks. Hickory dickory dock. Hit the lick, put the sticky in the box. When the blicky get hot, lick off a shot, we lick off a shot. Players in crypto, diamonds is dancing like they up in disco. You niggas in fist pump, you stay up the dip low. You niggas stay up and get low. Heard you way up in Frisco, and you say what the heck so. Every player gets snipped now, acting gay up in Cisco. Might take the day off and play up at Pistols, causing chaos and play up Calypso.
Peace to the family, peace to you and yours. Peace to the family, peace to you and yours. Welcome to another episode of TechKNOW Tuesdays. You are now rocking with the best. Yes, this is your host for the evening, the brother Red Pillar, and I am joined by my co-host, none other than the good brother Spin City in the building.
Yeah, definitely, man. Peace to the family, peace to you and yours, man. Hope everybody's out there truly getting everything that they deserve, man, on this Black Futures Melanated Memorial Month. Y'all talking about we coming back stronger than ever, lasting longer than ever, man. Peace to you and yours, man.
That part. Yo, this is episode 49, bro.
Yeah, here we come. We coming up on 50 next strong.
Big 50. You know what I'm talking about? On Curtis Jackson, my genius. So that has to we got to definitely memorialize that. I remember when 44 came around, it was so it like creeped up on us, and I don't think that we commemorated it in the ways that we you know, in the style and fashion that we used to. With Spin City headquarters up and running, you know what I'm saying, and with this new facility that you got on Spin City headquarters that is freshly built, it's think nice. Maybe next Tuesday might be that one right there.
It's time. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Not a problem. You know how it is. Not a problem, man. Yeah, definitely. TechKNOW 26 IRL HQ. Yes, indeed. Sure. That's too easy.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Looking at a layup, family.
Shout out to everybody that's pulling up. Let's see. We're gonna do a quick roll call. We have a special guest tonight that we want to bring in the building. He's been on this platform before. He's no stranger to TechKNOW Tuesdays. We have tech updates and whatnot. And then we also have some very important news about what the hell is going on in the world of technology. Now, out of all of the time this might be the most poppinest 7 days that I could remember inside of technology in terms of what people are talking about, was dominating the news cycle, and the outlook that is giving everybody in this space as to what 2026 is really going to be about.
Right.
So we're gonna get right to this shout out. We're gonna get right to the roll call, and then we're gonna get right to the business. Crenshaw, it's only right. Crenshaw pulling up. You know what I'm talking about? To the family in Crenshaw, what's the tech scene out there looking like post Nipsey? I would love to know. Hartford, Connecticut in the building. Shout out to Hartford, the land of insurance. Shout out to the Hartford family. All right.
Community Claude bots.
For the W.
And Divine. Yeah. DC.
We got DC in the building. Shout out to DC. I've been hearing a lot about the DC tech scene. I've been hearing a lot of good things about the DC tech scene. Y'all are definitely showing up on people's radar, so keep up the good work. Silicon Desert AZ. All right. Brick City in the building. Yeah, we got the 215. We got Philly in the house. I'm talking about technology is popping. Yeah, it definitely is. I don't know. It definitely is. Shout out to Copper Moon in the building.
Hey, Copper Moon, what's going on?
Florida.
You got to pull up.
Yes. DMV. Okay. All right. So you in the DMV. I think that we need to build. We definitely to build. You know what I mean? You are a KTLian to the heart. I would definitely want you to be involved if we do anything in the DMV area. I remember when we went out there with the shifters in like 2019, the reception was beautiful. So it's definitely time to get back out there. So yeah, let's go ahead and bring our guest into the building as we wait for everybody to fill in. As y'all can see, today is an early show. We did that on purpose, primarily, for a commitment that I committed to myself after speaking to the team and everything. For the brothers and sisters that are part of this TechKNOW Tuesday community, we want you to get this information in a timely fashion so you could go ahead and do your research. You could tap in. The life is calling for us to do so much that Wednesday is literally the next day. Sometimes is literally a whole nother world in and of itself. There's so much going on. Like shit that happened the day before is like a week ago. Mm-hmm. So tonight's information, I hope it encourages y'all to go deep dive, go research and tinker, try things out, like play with some things, because we're going to show y'all some of the new things in this space. But before we do that, we want to bring our good brother on stage who was with us a few weeks ago, and he didn't really get an opportunity to showcase what it is that he was doing because he was in transit, and he has an important update on his new tool that he launched. So without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I want to bring on the stage our good brother, none other than Malik Deshawn in the building.
What up, bro? What up?
Peace to the God.
Good to be back. Good to see y'all. Like last time was a little shaky, but we in a stable position now. So, we ready. We ready to, give the people what we got.
For sure. Good, before I even get to you real quick, I'm sorry. I can't ignore this comment in the comment section. Trend Circus AI Short said that he got the Claw bot on Deckington running on Amazon VPS. Legend. You know what I'm talking about? Legend. Salute to you.
To Domingo, Dominican Republic.
Yeah, in the Dominican Republic. That's it right there. Being able to be outside of the borders, being able to be somewhere where the roosters are crowing and you hear the birds and the bees and whatnot, and you're still able to tap into the most cutting edge technology that is a digital nomad for your ass right there.
Yeah,
so
that's crazy.
Shout out to you, God. Mr. Deshawn, Mr. Malik Deshawn, please for those who may just be seeing you for the first time, introduce yourself to the family and let them know what you got going on.
My name is Malik Deshaun, Renaissance Man 8000 on Instagram, and the Castrology for Life, the Castrology, the number 4 life page on Instagram as well.
Doubt.
What's considered a cardiologist, not a cardiologist. Cardiologist, heart doctor, cardiologist, dealing with the 52 deck of playing cards. We all grew up with a deck of playing cards in our house. If you was in America, especially in Black America, you had a deck of cards in the house.
That's a fact.
You know, so many of us just thought that these cards was for games, but actually, you know, they are a compass, a GPS, a human GPS, a human compass, or a guide, GUIDE, to better help us understand our lives. Each card is connected to a date on the calendar. So if you have a birth date, you have a card. These cards are also connected to astrology. They're connected to your zodiac. As we all know, there are 52 cards in a deck, 52 weeks in a year, 4 suits in a deck, 4 seasons in a year. If you take the cards and add them all up for their numerical value, Jack being 11, Queen being 12, and King being 13, they equal 365 or 366, the number of days in a year with the leap year. This is not by coincidence. This is by cosmic design, science, mathematics, and cosmology, the cosmos, the movements of the planets. Most of us have 2 cards. Some of us have 3. I'll explain. The first 2 cards that we have are called the birth card and the planetary ruler card. The birth card represents the star that was closest to the earth at the time of your birth. It also represents your purpose for being here, you know, why God put you here, and your innermost being. The planetary ruler card is connected to your zodiac and represents your characteristics, your persona, and how the world sees you. Now, when I say connected to your zodiac,
Can I mean, add on?
What'd you say, brother?
I'm sorry. So you mean to tell me that the same playing cards that we was cutting books with spades, Jim Rummy, all of these things that the whole family was gathered around, like this was life in a Black family, these playing cards. Absolutely. You're telling me that they were hidden in plain sight and these cards were actually books of life?
Absolutely. The highest levels of all the way back to the Ottoman Empire, all the way back to the Roman Empire, all the way back to more than 10,000 years ago, the Moorish Empire, the lost city of Atlantis, you know, the Egyptian Empire, you know, all of these use this science in order to help win their wars, map out their kingdoms, and even come into power. Absolutely. That's why when you look at the cards, you see how mystical they are. You might see angels on the back, riding bicycles. You know, you see all type of symbology with the face cards. You know, you see different positions of the numbered cards and the suits that's on them. All of that is a language. Yes, because the deck of cards is a book. But as opposed to being expressed with words and letters, it's expressed with numbers of symbols. And when you can read the language, you begin to understand things about the world, about the universe, but most importantly, about self.
Right.
You know, and you know, when I'm speaking on the planetary ruler card and the zodiac part of it, because a lot of us are familiar with the horoscope and the zodiac. So if I'm a Pisces, then that means I'm connected to the planet Neptune. Well, in my life spread, in something called the grand solar spread, you know, I have a Neptune card, and my Neptune card represents my planetary ruler card. Now, when I said some people have 3, you fall into that category of 3, red, you and blue, because you're a Scorpio, and Scorpio is one of the only signs outside of
Scorpio too.
ruled by 2 planets,
Right.
Mars and Pluto. So you have 3 cards, while the rest of us have 2. And that's
Interesting.
so the difference. But this is one of the oldest sciences, man, and it's starting to come to light. You know, the other night I was listening to Entertainment Tonight, and artist SZA. She was talking about her winning the award, her and Kendrick Lamar, and she suddenly says, "You know, Luther Vandross is my twin card." She's queen of clubs, and I'm a queen of clubs. She said, "Y'all look that up."
Right. She a Scorpio.
Yeah, it just made me smile because I'm like, man, like it's really time for our people to come to awareness and understand that this deck of cards that makes casinos billions and billions and billions of dollars is actually a great piece that can help you unlock keys to life.
Man,
that
that's hard.
this can
That's tough right there.
unlock keys to life. So go ahead.
I don't like putting people on the spot, but I wouldn't throw nothing at you that I know you can't catch, my good brother. You feel me?
Absolutely.
Is there a possibility of you taking a random person in the audience and just displaying this quote unquote science that you have, my bro?
Shoot me a birthday, and I'll give them a breakdown of exactly who they are, and if they don't know who they are, they're about to find out who they are.
Because you know that's the best way to show and prove is to demonstrate, right?
Sir.
So we dealing with the technology, but before we get to the technology, you the living technology. So we got 8/12/91.
8/12.
August the 12th.
8/12.
I'm gonna put on the screen.
Okay.
Right here.
How you doing? 8/12 is the Ace of Diamond in the card deck. The Ace of Diamond is the financial trailblazer. The Ace of Diamond is considered a card that's, when it's a diamond, it's amongst the adults in the deck. So this is an adult spirit. This person born under the Ace of Diamond, this is their 27th lifetime here. They've been here 26 times before. But this is a trailblazer, a born leader, somebody who was put here to be always figuring out how to find new value in life, how to make new money in life, how to do new business in life. They're leaders. They're the ones that go forward before everybody else go, and then come back and tell them, hey, this is the way it go. The Eight of Diamonds is also a card that should never work for anyone, and if it do, it needs to be in a position of leadership. It's a trailblazer, somebody who goes and gets the work done. It's also a highly blessed card because it sits in the Jupiter row of the life spread, so it's a lot of abundance that comes with it. But these are often people that's always trying to save everybody around them, often to their demise. They see the world sometimes through rose-colored glasses, and and because of that, their kindness always gets taken for weakness. Jay-Z is an Ace of Diamond. Nick Cannon is an Ace. Floyd Mayweather is an Ace of Diamond. These are very, very powerful cards. People that are born to have money, born to be under money. Money always comes to them. However, on the low side, they get bored easy. They need a variety to keep their attention. You know, if things don't start the way that they do, they'll often move over to something else. So discipline is very supreme. And when you find a disciplined Ace of Diamond, you get your Jay-Z, you get your Floyd, you know, you get your Nick Cannon. These are people that represent the high side of manifesting the materialistic power and the materialistic blessings that come with being Ace of Diamond. So, you know, this is a very, very card. In fact, this is a Leo Ace of Diamond, so it's a double Ace of Diamond. So it holds all of these powers to the second degree, you know, to the highest degree. So yeah, very, very powerful card, Ace of Diamond.
You know why I got a smile on my face, my good brother? Is because, you know, me and Spin, we knee deep in this tech thing. But when we hear ancestral intelligence, right? Preceding artificial intelligence. That right there, that's the formula that we are. That's why this show is even on this platform. And you are a prime example as to what it is. That you are the demographics. You are the target audience that we are attracted to, because we are showing our family out there that it's not about just going on AI and augmenting intelligence. It's about already having it and then using the AI to what? To expand that intelligence. So my good brother Malik can't read 1,000 people in one day, but his tool can. His app can read 1,000 people in a day, and his intelligence is imbued within these tools and whatnot. So I just want to say thank you for that. Conscious Leaf, if that speaks to you, my good brother, he already put the 100 mind blown emoji. Can you take one more? I'm gonna randomly just pick somebody.
Absolutely.
All right, let's throw this up there. We have December the 6th, 1972. And pardon me, everybody in the audience, but the brother is launching an app. He has an app, so everybody will be able to get his wisdom and his knowledge through his tool and whatnot. But yeah, this right here is December the 6th, 1972.
Yeah, December the 6th is the Queen of Clubs card. We call this card the Mother of Intuition. It's somebody who has a gift for intuition. You know, that inner man that we talk about. That being at the center of the heart chakra. The heart chakra represents this birthday. This person is a mental teacher, but they're also a servant. Like Jesus said, I came to serve, not to be served. The Queen's deck represents that. And so from a mental standpoint, this is somebody with a sharp business mind, somebody who knows how to communicate with people, communicate effectively. They're supposed to have compassion of the heart for others. This is why they can connect with a lot of people. They learn fast. They have a lot of passion. You know, whatever they're passionate about, they can put that fire into and start it. But also on the low side, these people sometimes their emotions are all over the place, especially in relationships. You know, they need a variety in relationships to keep their attention, and they have to guard against sometimes feeling not noticed. You know what I'm saying? I want to be recognized. They have to learn the art of servant leadership. And servant leadership means leading from the back. It means instead of making plans, you make suggestions in order to get everything done that you need to get done. Erykah Badu is a queen of clubs. SZA is a queen of clubs. Luther Vandross. These are very mystical people. These people have a lot of mystical magic with them. Their mind thinks on a high level. And when they can get their mental to control their emotions, the sky's the limit.
Wonderful, my brother. Wonderful, wonderful. Damn.
Yeah, he did. And she
Finn,
said,
you ready?
"You read my sister for me. You want to go right here? Let's cook
I
up, bro.
don't want to put you out there like that. I know you're a private person. Are you ready?
Y'all know. I'm so my Moorish family. They taught me a lot about the wheel, about astrology and real cosmology. So I don't even go chakra by the color. I go chakra by the position. So I'm a tough one, Malik. So I was born November 2nd, 1988. Bro.
Okay, we put that up.
November 2nd. Okay.
Yeah.
November.
Damn, you got a lot of doubles. You got the 2.
Bro, I am a double, and my master hit number is 11. I told you I'm a twin resonant, bro. You see how I cut him off? Yeah, the Almighty.
He crashed the fucking computer. He sound like he talking through a goddamn a breaker. Yo, where you at, Malik? Your lights went out.
Hey,
that nigga took your light out. What happened?
Hey, you put my light out, man. Hey, listen.
I'm crying, bro.
So, seeing you are the 5 of diamond in the card deck.
Yeah.
The 5 of diamond we call the traveling salesman. this traveling salesperson. You know what I'm saying? A traveler, so somebody with a knack for sales, but also a highly spiritual person, because you're born in the Saturn row of the life spread. So your life is always full of changes. It's always about movement with you, never being still. You know, that's your superpower. Never being still, moving around, making sure that you're open. You know, especially in the realm of money, especially in the realm of value, because you're a diamond. So you got to be open to being like the hand. You know, 5 represents the hand. It represents the number of man and woman. It's the 5. So with the 5, you got to be just like that. You got to have different limbs and different avenues. You're not a one-trick pony. That's the truth about you. You're not a one-trick pony. You were put here to do many things in many different ways, and you will always do many things in many different ways, even in relationships. You were meant to have more than one. It's just a fact. Oneness don't work for you, my brother. You know. But
you got me ready on my ass, ain't it?
But you know, seeing just like that Ace of Diamond I spoke of, you're born in the Neptune column of the life spread. So in all of your business dealings, in everything that you do, you have to make sure that you always clear in your communication, leaving nothing to assumption. That's very important. You know, because a lot of times you can look at the world through rose-colored glasses. You can look at things through rose-colored glasses, and often, you know, your kindness can be taken for weakness. Maybe not now because you're a seasoned vet, but probably in your early days, I'm pretty sure. But I'm sure now that you've overcome some of that. But man, sales is where you're supposed to be. And your Mercury card, which represents your mind, is the Queen of Spades, the second most powerful card in your deck. So your mind is about self-mastery. Your mind is about practicing what you preach. Your mind is about taking what you put out and actually internalizing it and demonstrating.
Facts. That's hard, bro. You went crazy, bro. Because, my family, bro, I've always been a traveling salesman. I'll even give up some old news. I used to road run back in the day. I'm from California. You know, we take them trips to them different spots. I've always been a traveling salesman, bro. I'm always in it to prove it. The AI, the Acres whole thing, I came down here to prove it. Yeah, I'm on my travels. I'm on my shit. I've always been in the marketing and the sales. I went door to door selling Cutco knives. I went door to door selling vacuums. Throw some dirt on your carpet and say, peace to the family, peace to you and yours. You want that dirt right back up? I got the best thing. I'm talking about. So, yeah, man, that's spin, man. That is good numbers. That's good cards, man.
Man was a vacuum salesman. That's what,
man. Hell yeah, I'm not gonna knock on that door, man. With a bag full of sand, man. Fling that shit on your shit. You gonna punch me? Or you gonna let me
I need footage. I need visuals, my G. I need man with the fit on when he was selling the motherfucking Black and Decker.
Bro, a white button up, man. Black slacks, man. Some church shoes, man. Out there, Oakland, California, man. Vallejo, California. I did the parking lot perfume. You feel me? I was just out there, man. Just everywhere I go, man.
I just seen an article about Vallejo.
Come on.
I was gonna send you that. I just seen an article about Vallejo artists. They was pedestaling them niggas. It was like
everybody. We got baseball players, NBA players, Jeff Gordon from that motherfucker. So you feel me? LaRussell from that motherfucker, Spin from that motherfucker.
We gotta run the ley line, the parallels. What's going on? What kind of portal y'all sitting on? Type shit.
Yeah, I'm really from the. Yeah, I'm talking about. Yeah. Really from
Is that what my dude with the curly, the Mac dude from?
That's where Mac Dre from.
Yeah, Mac Dre.
Come on.
40. Be legit, all of them from over there.
Yeah, I'm from E40 side, but we always came up on Dre. You feel me? And Dre didn't die until like 04. So you know, I was already 15. I was already in them mean ones. Yeah, the soil for sure. Cleats been in the soil, man. Put that DAY on there, man.
Yeah, the real Bay, the Bay Area type shit.
To have a crib in Emeryville and Alameda. Yeah, hey man, all down through there for real.
Okay, that's what's going on, man. Yeah, shout out to the cities, man.
That man be dragging his mink. Yo, is your camera working there? What's up? You all right?
Yeah, Malik, you all right over there? We ain't seen you since, huh?
Get your ass to the dark
It
side.
was a good call. He had to call. He had to make the Spin City call in the darkness.
I just buried my auntie over there in Richmond, man, about 2 years ago. Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. Right there at the church, huh? Ain't it?
Yeah,
Down by
man.
23rd.
Yep. Yep.
Oh man, that nigga too tight in. Yeah, I know exactly where that's at.
So
Yeah.
Malik, after this demonstration, there's a lot of people in the audience that would love for you to give them a read. And unfortunately, it is TechKNOW Tuesdays, and we do have to talk technology and whatnot.
Yeah.
So can you share with us the update that you have for your magnificent, one-of-a-kind, groundbreaking app page for castrology for life? How do you pronounce that? Castrology or?
It's castrology, just astrology in the front. Castrology for life, just astrology with the C in front. The C represents the cards and the cosmos. Absolutely.
I love it. I love it.
So, the last time I came, the app, it was new. And, I had took some classes, and I was listening to some people. And the first thing that I learned is that you can never launch the perfect app. You're only going to get it perfect once you put it out there and start to get feedback. So a lot of the feedback that I was getting about was that it had a lot of great information, but people was getting anxiety. They was getting ADHD. It was kind of too busy. So,
Right.
that led me to go back and deal with the UI UX a little bit better and interface better so that it could be more user friendly. And that's what I did. So I think the website is on the screen. If people can tap into it, you'll first see the home page. It's a lot.
Hold on, bro.
Okay.
So you got that damn screen over. You don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull it up.
Okay.
And for the record, this is for everybody, right? You don't need no special invite or.
You don't need no invite. This.
You got to be an Illuminati to get on this.
This for everybody, and this for the world. You know what I'm saying? This how we put it down. Seeing that's how yours pulled up.
That's how mine's. Yeah.
Clear your cache. Clear your cache. That might be an old cache or something. Or another browser, maybe. Yeah, that's an old cache. Your screen. Okay. Yeah. Probably still ain't crawled the right way on Google or something, but because
I'm gonna go to Brave with it. Hold on.
Okay. But yeah, this is for everybody, man. For the masses, no matter your color, no matter your gender. There is no gender in the cards. There's no color in the cards. This is for, the human race. I don't care who you are, what you are. But as we know where this originated from, it came from Hermes Trismegistus, Spanish, or it came from Thoth, who is on the Egyptian temples.
That's my uncle right there, boy.
Absolutely. Brought sciences and mathematics. Yeah, I got, and also, I got videos on the homepage too for those who want to click on it. You'll catch me explaining a lot about the science if you want, know more about it. You can go on here every day, just like you do on a horoscope, and you get a free daily advisory every day. So you can go on here every single day and look at your day. Look at it in the morning, see how your day map out. At the end of the night, you can sit back and reflect on it and see how right it is. I also got your life path on here. Everybody got a life path. When I say life path, I mean we go through 7 13-year periods from the age of 0 to 90. The first 13 years, 0 to the age of 12, is called our mercy period. It's when we gather our information. It's our makeup. It's when we learn the things that we need to learn to take us through life. Our second 13-year period, from the age of 13 to 25, is our Venus period. It's our adolescence, when we learn to love. You know, when we learn more about who we are, learn more about the opposite sex, learn
Real
more about.
quick, I'm sorry. Spin, will you be able to pull that up? Because I pulled it up on Brave, but when I went to share the screen, it's not picking up the Brave browser.
But you see the difference, right? Red, you put it up.
Yeah, give me the site. It's over here on Chrome.
It's CASTROLOGY.
Yeah, for life, right?
4. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Remember I had it last time, so
Yeah, it could be in the memory.
yeah, it is. Here you go.
Continue, my good brother.
Yeah, so I was saying, there we go. So I was saying, so our years from 13 to 25 is our second 13-year period. It deals with our emotions. It's our Venus period. Our third 13-year period is from the age of 26 to 38, and it is our Mars period. It's when we deal with the things we're passionate about, when we begin to tap into our physical power and start to ignite things in life that we want. Our fourth 13-year period is our Jupiter period, the most blessed time of life, when you're going to make the most money you'll ever make, be in the best business, and really reach your peak. Find out who you are. And that's from the ages of 39 to 51. It is our 13-year Jupiter period. Then we have our
Malik,
yeah.
They make it sound bad that we reach 50, Malik. They be like, old ass niggas. I'm like, fam.
No.
We gotta get there to get to the bag. What we talking about?
And 39 to 51 is the most powerful time of your life. We call it the go for it period. Go for what you know.
Because I pray people make it past that threshold, man. It's a beautiful threshold.
Blessings come. But I'm just saying this to say I got a free life path advisory that if you want to learn about what your whole life is like from the age of 0 to 90, go in there and check it out. It's free. The daily advisory is free. It's to get you to understand. When you go into the navigation bar, you can go into the learn and explore if you want to know, more about, the science. Or you can email me if you want to know more about the science, or DM me if you want to know about the science. But this site, this website, this app is strictly for life guidance. The first thing you see is, do you know who you are? Most of us don't even know who we are. A lot of us are being what our parents told us we need to be, what the teacher told us we need to be, what the big homie down the street, if you didn't have a father, told you what you needed to be. What your foster parents told you, your auntie. We don't even know who we are. You have this divine purpose, and it is mapped out in these 52 deck of playing cards, connected to your birth date by science. This website, all you got to do is enter your birthday. Enter your birthday and read or listen. As you see on the side, I got a listening device. You can listen. Now, it'll run it down to you. Tell you exactly what it is. If you don't like to read, some people don't like to read, so I added that feature, for that purpose.
Right.
I got a chat bot over here in the right, the Black Swan. He'll help you navigate the site and answer basic cardiology questions for you if you need that. If that's something you need to do. But Spin, as you see, if you scroll down, you see the green banner. It says get your daily advisory. It's free. That's for the people who just want to see what their day is like. It gives a daily power rating, tells you what the daily power rating is going to be like. We spoke on this last time, whether you need to just stay in the house today and be cautious, or whether you need to get out and get to it.
So you mean to tell me, I'm sorry, my brother. So you mean to tell me that we can incorporate this into our daily routine, like when we rise?
Absolutely.
We can consult with this oracle on how to plan our day out based off of our card.
Absolutely. It's plan it out and show you exactly what the energy for the day holds and how to go about it in many different ways. There are different features. As I say, I got videos on there, but you can sign up. It's only $29 a month. for the premium.
Okay.
That gives you access, to everything. You can do your daily advisory, which will map out your day. You can do your weekly advisory, which will map out your week, or you can do your yearly advisory and see what your year will be like. And when I'm saying year, I'm not talking about January 1st. January 1st, New Year is only for the people born on January 1st. But
That's
whatever
right.
you're born, whatever day your birthday is, that's your new year. That's the start of your year. And that's how you should be living your life and mapping out, your roadmap for life based off of that. If you're going to use any type of calendar, considering, looking at your life. So the yearly advisory will tell you what your year is like from birthday to birthday. It'll give you everything you need to know as far as networking, your mindset, education, communication, love, family, relationships, anything dealing with the law, anything dealing with politics, anything dealing with the men in your life, the women in your life. Um, it'll give you insight into your luck, your blessings, expansion, business, finance, as well as health, prayer, meditation,
Mm.
work. It'll also give you insight into friendships, unexpected things, technology, real estate, um, and most of all, it'll give you insight into deception, insight into your dreams, your hopes, travel,
My
over.
good brother,
Yes, sir.
you going too fast. Scroll back up, cause I'm seeing something. Who are these beautiful women that you got on your site?
So these are my students that's been with me for over 5 years, that I trained and handpicked. All of them are solid advisors. I really don't do a lot of one-on-one advising no more. I kind of pass the torch to them. It's my way of giving back to them. They've been down with me, stayed down with me, stayed true to it and through it. And I had promised them that when I finished, I was going to have something for them. So they still read. They still advise. And so
Okay.
you can do on this page right here is you can put your birth date in, and it will match you according to the science with the best advisor for you, who's in a
Woo.
you. So then you're dealing with somebody that's actually, according to the cosmos, gonna give you their all and gonna give you the best, not somebody just trying to take your money off the street. So this is what it
Oh,
does.
that's fire.
It'll match you with whoever's seeing. If you put somebody birthday in there, it'll match you with each one of those advisors, and I vouch for them. And
Yeah,
they,
I put mine in here. I think I had this last
Mm.
time, like you said, 5 of diamonds, and it was queen.
yeah, Queen. Yep, Queen is connected to you. Queen is, matter of fact, Queen is right in your life path. You're Venus to Queen and Jupiter. Yeah. So it
Now, I'm sorry to cut your wisdom. One of
go
the
ahead.
most in my inbox for 2025, if it wasn't something dealing with people tapping in about finances and streams of income, they were talking about relationships and affairs of the heart. So could we please walk into that right there and
Absolutely.
you show, improve, or can you demonstrate, or could you point us to where we could get some insight as to the affairs of the heart? Because brothers and sisters are out here looking for their divine partners.
Absolutely. So I got two features on here for that. First, it's called the relationship calculator. Seeing if you go to back to the today page and scroll down, you will see the relationship card calculator. Um, Scroll down to the today page.
Yeah, I'm on here. This
Yeah,
to that.
yeah, relationship.
Remember, I already put my number in there.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So the relationships, you should scroll back up. You'll see. Do you see it? Relationships.
I got college, business, decision, yearly, free, how to, relationship.
So this is the relationship card calculator.
I can't. I don't got it because I didn't pay your ass. You
Let
know
me
I'm James, bro.
let me give you a code, man. Where you at?
You know I'm your janky homie, bro.
No, put in friends one day. The friends and the number one day. DAY.
Where at?
Go back to the home page and put it in the access code box, and it'll give you full access.
You said friends?
Yep, friends, the number one, and then DAY.
Good evening.
Yes, sir. Click on that.
Man, I would be late to work playing with this thing, man.
Yeah, he going crazy.
Yeah, so right here,
Let me see.
just put in your birthday and anybody else's birthday that you want to connect with, and it's gonna show every single aspect of y'all relationship. Why this person is in your life, why you in their life, what y'all compatibility is like. If y'all a couple, it'll tell y'all if y'all a power couple. It'll tell you if you're in a romantic relationship, what your intimacy is like, what your sexual compatibility is like, what your business compatibility is like. If you're going through a crisis, it has a crisis navigation tool. Because a lot of relationships, man, if we even go back to the marriage laws, it says for better or for worse. So no matter how good a relationship is, there's going to come a time when you're going to reach a crossroads. There's going to come a time when you're not going to understand, and you may not want to be there. And that's called a time of crisis. Well, this right here gives you a crisis navigation tool that tells you how to get through it, how to apply it, so that you both can come back on the other side. And even if you're not going to be together, you'll be friends. You won't be at war. You won't be enemies like most people do when they divorce, when they break up, when they're no longer together. So I wanted to create something that was a practical tool to give people actual solutions. Not something to just say, oh, she's Jupiter to you, or she's Mars to you. Or no, but things broken down in layman terms that actually lets people understand what the relationship is about, why the relationship is here, and how you can actually get the best out of it. 1,000%.
Bro, how come I can't calculate this motherfucker? I got it set on there.
You put the birthday in there?
Yeah. Or do I need to put the
It's in something.
There you go.
Yeah, there it is. Just scroll down.
Shout out to her.
There you go. There we go. And it just begins to break everything down. Everything down. It gives you every aspect of.
My fucking IQ ain't no damn 84, bro.
So as y'all see, go back down. Seeing a lot of people don't know what metacognition is.
Yes.
A lot of people don't know what EQ is and IQ is. Well, people know what IQ is, but they don't know what EQ is. EQ is your emotional quotation. It's of the heart. And, a lot of women talk about they want an emotionally intelligent man. Well, this right here, tool, this helps a man understands how to be emotional intelligent, where they are, how to grow with it. It also, metacognition is knowing who you are, why you do the things you do, and why you say the things you say. So it breaks it all the way down. And for those of you who don't understand, it breaks it down and tells you how it works. There's a section on there that tells you how it works, so you can do some study about these three things. But it's important that two people understand where the levels of metacognition, the levels of EQ, and the levels of IQ in an equally yoked situation, or in order to be spiritually, mentally, and emotionally aligned. So this is something that I felt couples need. I was talking to your brother, and he was just telling me how he got on here and went through a whole basic psychology session with his woman, which was a very, very powerful thing.
Bro, this is
yeah.
The gears is spinning in my head right now, bro. This right here, we needed this. You feel me? We needed this.
Yeah,
who this is too with it, who this is, bro. I mean, I think these are way higher.
Mm-hmm. You said what?
I would say between me and her, the communication is 100 in our relationship.
Well, that's good. That's good. Well, that's probably through work, but that's, this is basically on the own setting. This is to get people into doing the work to start somewhere. That's a beautiful thing because, you already in synergy with your woman. So a lot of this stuff, you'll probably already, be there or be a little higher. But this is dealing with the science and dealing with the mathematics, of where, everything should be. 1000%.
And it's informative too. That's what I love about it. It's like you could spend hours unpacking this.
Oh yeah, ain't no question. Ain't no question. It's
I used to be on those apps. I used to be on a few of those apps. There was one of them that was kind of real thorough, but it was nothing like this, bro.
Yeah,
nothing
man.
Like
I can dig this right here.
What's that? What you got right now?
Her set for direction and my provision of foundation.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You know I'm a stickler, bro. I'm a spiritual stickler. I'm gonna get it. This motherfucker talk some shit about you now.
And I love it. That's what I want, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
Blow it up. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you probably coming up on the intimacy and vulnerability map. That's gonna take you into some things. Put you on the cards between you.
Yeah, this shit's so long, Red. But that's why you say you take all day. Because y'all see where I'm at. Everybody watching where I'm at. Look over here and look how far down the page I am on the right.
Right.
Nigga, I ain't even start.
ain't even cracked the surface.
Yeah, and that's what it is, man. A lot of I was as I did my research, and I've been doing this for years, man, since I was 6 years old. And there's other cardology sites out there. A few of them.
Respectfully, right.
Robert Lee Camp, you got Aquarius Maximus, you got Cards of Life, you got a lot of sites that I definitely pay homage to because they've put in the work. But everything was surface level, and everything was to get you to come back to the reader. Well, we're in the age of Aquarium, man. We're in the age of technology, and people want to know. Everybody don't want to talk to a reader. Some people want to keep their business to themselves. Everybody don't want to stay on somebody's couch. Some people want to be within themselves, and that's what this tool is. This is for the person who loves to learn, who loves to read, who loves being a scientist, and for the novice. And it's also for the professional advisor. If you're skilled in the cards, or somebody that's skilled in the cards, this site is for everybody, man, because I built it that way. I built it for those who already think they know. Guess what? I got some more that you probably don't know. And this is for those who need a foundation, and this is for those who are mostly looking for guidance. That's what this is about. This is about guidance. So this
got them courses and them workbooks too.
Absolutely. Okay. Absolutely. Got the workbooks.
I love it.
Let me take you somewhere. You're on the Explore page. Go to the Explore page. Go back to the Today page. Seeing, and then at the bottom right, you're gonna see Explore. See down there at the bottom right? Yeah. Click on that. Scroll down to the card encyclopedia. Find your card. Click on the card encyclopedia, and then I'm gonna show you. Matter of fact, scroll back up a little bit. See that purple section right there? Stop right there in that purple section. So
the neuro deck, because I don't already went. I'm going fast, bro. As soon as you say that shit, I'm clicking.
Neuro. So let me drop a little science on y'all. I added this because this is a beautiful piece of wisdom that I think everybody needs to know. So I'm this a gem that I'm gonna give to everybody and give to the world right here. So years ago, a German scientist in the early 1900s named Corbinian Brodmann, he mapped out different areas of the brain, and he found out that there were 52 major areas of the brain. Guess what? Those 52 areas are connected to the 52 cards in the deck. So your card is connected to an area in the brain. And this area I call it your superpower. In fact, if you can hone in on it during your meditation. So what I want you to do, Sin, I'm gonna show you something. Go in the card encyclopedia and find your card real quick. Click on it. Scroll down. Okay. So what area of the brain what's the number on the area of the brain for you?
Number 2.
Area number 2. What is it called?
Somatosensory area 2. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. You said the somatosensory area?
Yeah,
Yeah.
5 of diamonds, the value shifter.
Absolutely. That's your superpower. So this is the technique. You know, when you find out what area of the brain is connected to your card, you then go to Google, put that name in, and it's going to give you a map of the brain. When you see what area that is in your brain and where it's at, doing your meditation, doing your prayer, I like to find that area and just put attention on it, because we know what you put attention on expands.
Exactly.
Right.
Attention on the heart, it's going to expand. If you put attention on the fear, it's going to expand. If you put attention on success, it's going to expand. Find that area in your brain that's connected to your card. Put attention on it. Watch it expand. You will unlock a superpower that will change your life. You will be able to start to use this part of the brain to navigate your life in so many different ways. And so this is the neural pattern that's connected to the deck of playing cards. Each card in the deck is connected to a specific area in the brain that maps out your superpower and tells you a lot about a super strength within yourself that you can use. This is in the card encyclopedia, and you can find it on the website. But it's just something to open our eyes, man, to the scientific part of what this is. That it's not just hocus pocus. You know, it's not magic, or it's not superstition, but it's an actual practical tool that can be used to improve your life.
Yeah, y'all don't see it, but I went to the phone and found somatosensory area 2. This a key component of the primary somatosensory cortex S1. Feel me? Key function is proprioception and kinematics. Area 2 neurons encode the position and movement of body parts, particularly the hand and arm, during both active and passive movements. Yeah, I'm talking about area 2 serves as a bridge, combining input from earlier somatosensory areas 3A, 3B, and 1.
What it said about your hand and arm?
This is what I control. It's my control area. Area 2 neurons.
Look at your hand.
Look at your hand. That's what I'm saying.
It look different.
Oh, bro.
It's about 3 niggas on the planet with a hand looking like that.
You know how I do it, man. You know, I do my own gauntlet, man. That's what's up, bro.
So Red, this is some of the deep cardiology science that taps into, that I think, man, gonna assist in changing the world once people get really in tune with what this is.
No, I mean, you don't think I'm looking at it and I'm like, hell yeah, the people need to know about this immediately.
Absolutely. I also added a new feature, man. A lot of people, man, be wondering, man, like why things just ain't going right for me, man. And a lot of times we in the wrong location. A lot of times the wrong geographical location. Well, if you go back to the Today page and scroll down, you'll see the relocation finder. You can literally put your birthday in there, and it'll give you the top countries or the top U.S. cities that you should be living in that align with you from a cosmic standpoint. That are the best places to bring you the best opportunities. That's it right there. Relocation finder. Click on full tool, and you'll see. Just your birthday are probably already in there, and it's probably gonna
put 11, 14, 19.
It should already have you populated, seeing if you got your birthday in there. See, it already got some cities populated for you. What'd it say?
Some weak shit. What?
And this nigga in Hungary.
Hey.
You gonna pop off in Hungary.
Let me see. They tell me Indianapolis, Indiana.
Yeah, see, that's what's spiritual. That's what's cosmically aligned. You fuck around,
Arizona.
you fuck around,
That's
go
where
there.
the gym show is at. Spin. They got a gym show in Tucson right now for the whole month.
Look at
Yes,
this.
right. Tennessee up here, Clarksville, Gillette, Wyoming, Fayetteville. What is that? Arkansas or something?
Yeah.
I think my family from. I think this should be somewhere from where my grandma and them from.
Look at that. And then you could then you know if a city ain't on there, if a city ain't on there that you type in, I got a tool where you can just go and do the research yourself, find out what date the city was founded, established, or incorporated, and put it in there, and it'll tell you whether you need to be there or not. And it say it in plain English. It'll say no, do not move there. Proceed with it, or to tell you yes. Yeah.
You could have saved a lot of people from coming to Atlanta with that one, bro.
Absolutely.
Put that shit at the border.
And it do countries. It also do countries and islands all over the world. You can go country sectors, do countries and islands all over the world. I try to leave no stone unturned.
Yeah, you thought it through, man. Shit going hard, bro.
Yeah. Another piece. Go back to the and you know what? I'm glad I put a custom on there because I know Red finna something, but if you go back to the Today page, go to the college finder. A lot of parents don't know what college their child should go to, and a lot of kids go to the wrong college based off the energy ain't right. Well, guess what? You can just type your birthday in there, and it's gonna pop you up the top colleges you can go to, and then you can start to search and see top colleges, HBCUs, and international colleges. And there's a custom tool in case the college ain't there. You can do the research, find out when the college was founded, established, or incorporated, and it'll tell you yes, go there, or no, go there. Proceed with caution.
Damn.
Yeah.
So
this is fire. Yeah, I was building something, man, to give my people solutions and answers. We got enough, mysticism out here. Come give me all of your money, and then I'm gonna keep feeding you before I give you the truth. Man, I'm ready for my people to know the truth. And in the age of technology, in the age of Aquarian, nothing should be hidden, and that's what this is about.
Real quick, being that you brought up the constellations, can you give us a little bit of insight about Neptune entering Aries that just took place the other day?
Neptune is the planet of water. It's the planet of dreams. So Neptune entering Aries simply means that
technology.
Huh?
Technology.
Yeah, absolutely. Technology and dreams coming true. Things coming into fruition. The energy being able to move the subconscious. Neptune, it deals with the subconscious. Aries deals with emotion. Emotion to the subconscious is like gas to a car. So it gives it fuel. It gives it the ability to move. So this is the age when technology finna boom. With dealing with Neptune and technology, you're dealing with high science, high technology. So we're about to see more robotics. We're about to see flying cars. We're about to see more human-like. Robots are about to become even more human-like. So
and vice versa. Sorry for the cut, but vice versa. Yeah. Humans with prosthetics are starting to become more robotic.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. Same thing with the original dog. The dog is becoming more cyborg and more robotic with robo dogs, and then like robo dog attachments. So every biological being is becoming more robotic, and it offers robotics to become more biological.
And then coincidentally enough, at the same time when these planets came into alignment, AI agents woke up, and that's right. People are even questioning if they went sentient because they launched their own Corn Hub, they launched their own Facebook, and they have their own religion, and they're literally, as we speak right now, they're over there popping. They
You're probably watching this.
They launched their own coin, and it shot up 1,800%. Like the moat bot is the claw bot is open claws going dummy right now.
Yep.
You finna start seeing the chips be in people's brain. You finna start see things in the hand. You know what I'm saying? That's just gonna be the wave of a one. We got the AI glasses already. Like things are about to go into a whole nother realm. And if you ain't ready, if you ain't in tech, if you ain't getting ready, you're gonna be in trouble for real. For real.
Yeah, because you're gonna start to live more like a Flintstone in a Jetson world. That's what I usually always say. Shout out to Giant Brother Tariq Bey, because it's Jetson life, man. And I would say there's nothing wrong with a Flintstone. There's nothing wrong with there's nothing wrong with a Flintstone. There's nothing wrong with a Jetson. It's just the life that you choose to live. So, with that being said, when you're watching innovation, when you're watching technology on the rise, you know what I mean? Interstellar travel, robotics, biology, robotics, we getting into cameras that move around with drone cameras, robo-dogs for home security. So, humans don't have to, you don't have to call the police. You just tell one of your robots to rise up and get busy. So technology is common. Technology is always something. So don't hear AI, robotics, tech, software, hardware, and think, because remember, one day the horse and carriage turned into the car.
That's right.
That's right.
You know me? And then before y'all go, when the car came out, the mechanic was born. The mechanic shop was born. The tire maker was born. The rim maker was born. The chassis setter was born. The catalytic, the car wash came out. So every time y'all hear AI is taking jobs, it's a technological front that will give plenty more jobs on the other end. Right. We already seen the rise of the prompt engineer, the prompt architect, the AI consultant, the AI marketing strategist. Look at the time and speed in which we're dropping softwares based on our mindsets, our focuses, because I believe this was Malik's mind. He took everything he knows in his actual intelligence, set it in artificial intelligence, and gave you an accelerated intelligence software.
Absolutely.
As I did, as Red has, as other team members have, we're setting mind frames and systems and lifestyles into a software so you can think like us.
That's right.
Super fact.
I always tell people this thing's 10 times. This is Malik Deshaun times 10.
Exactly.
Whole album.
My last question to you, my brother, because we do have to carry on with the show before we tap out. Will you be willing to bring this to a live audience, to an IRL audience, and we do some live demonstrations and have fun with this?
Absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt. Absolutely.
Say less. I'm calling you up like this. I got some ideas already.
I want to say something else too, man, for the parents out there who don't understand your child, who may be having problems with your child. With the premium subscription, you get access to what's called the parenting guide. And all you have to do is put in your birthday and your child's birthday or your children's birthday, and it will tell you every aspect of how to deal with them, why the energy is like it is. A lot of people got kids, but that spiritually the child is older than you.
Right.
You wonder why your child won't listen to you, because he's Saturn to you. And you need to learn how to come from another angle in order to come across to him, because the energy makes him not want to listen to you because you don't understand the connection. Well, the parenting guide, just like the yearly advisory, just like the relationship calculator, it breaks it down and gives you action steps on how to use it.
Damn.
Yeah.
You waited to the end to drop that shit. You could have opened up. Man. Come on, man. There's one thing going on right now is parents not understanding these new children, bro.
Yeah, seeing came off. That was my last thing I was gonna give him. I was into it, but just the parenting guide, man, is a beautiful. Every parent that I've that have used it, I've getting rave reviews. I'm getting rave reviews. Like it's even helping the parent the child understand the parent if they old enough to comprehend.
Right.
That's hard, bro.
Yeah. So man, I try to not leave no stone unturned, and it's a beautiful thing, man. I offer people to come in and use it, make it a part of your daily process, make it a part of your life. Make it a part of your business. If you got a business, you can go to the business advisory, put in the date you filed or the date that you was incorporated or was established, and it'll map out your business and tell you everything to do. As we talked about before, we got the teams analysis for corporations and for groups of people who don't understand the synergy, to understand how to win as a team, how to maximize the potential. A lot of times you'll have two people working together that don't need to be working together. You'll have somebody in a leadership position that don't need to be in a leadership position. But guess what? We got a solution for that now, based off the science, mathematics, formulas, algorithms, and the cosmos. Yes.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, man. Look, good stuff, man. I'm enjoying it, man. I'm having a blast.
Yeah, man.
On the screen, man, with the information, relationships, business, parenting. I'm gonna get in that parenting.
Yeah. Let me know what you.
I'm gonna be busy all night tonight, bro. I'm diving in. So I want to say, for the commitment of building out a solution-based tool, right? Similar to what Spin has done with the marketing, with New Amenti, and like you said, other people on the team, with these tools are cutting edge, and they are everyone. They're for everyone, regardless of tax bracket, background, nationality, all of that. These are universal cheat codes and master tools. And I just want to say thank you for your mastery. Thank you for being able to transfer your mastery into this synthetic tool and whatnot. I want to tell everybody that's tapped in, make sure you take full advantage of what this brother has to offer, because this is, in my humble opinion, there's nothing else on the planet like this right now. Okay. So the same way that we pushing all of these pale people's apps is the same. We're going to push our people apps 10x times. Feel me?
Black Futures got a whole lot of black engineers in it. My bad, Red, but Black Futures, TechKNOW 26. You know what I mean? This is, I think you pointed. This is the era of the founder, man. Founders, find your mindset, and then you prove that you're a founder, because it looks like you found something within yourself.
That's a fact. That's a fact. So I want to say thank you, my good brother Malik. Leave the people with a word, and then let them know whatever it is that you want to let them know, and we will definitely be linking up with you very soon.
Already, man. Well, I just want everybody to know, man, that the future is now. It ain't in the future. Don't wait. Whatever you got for you is for you. But definitely take advantage of everything, especially dealing with tech. Don't be trapped in the stone age. The money is in tech. The financial freedom is in tech. The understanding is in tech. Tech is where you want to be, whether it's websites, whether it's coding, whether it's robotics, whatever it is. Tech is where people often say, I hear a lot of rich people, once they get the money, they say, oh, don't focus on the money. Well, they only say that because they already got it.
That part.
But the money is the paper bloodline. Solidify your family. Focus on solidifying your family. And through that demonstration, man, you will lay down a demonstration that'll solidify the world. And that's the truth. And that's for everybody, man. And thank y'all for having me. As always, I come in love and leave in peace.
Yes, sir. Peace to the God.
Peace, God. We see you in IRL on KTL Day.
Sir, you know it.
Yeah, you're gonna be the headliner. Got you, my brother. All right. Peace. All right. So we don't even need to slow down. Let's go I want to throw a clip up here, ladies and gentlemen, because y'all been hearing a lot about Clawbot.
Yeah.
So here's a clip right here for a young man. He's giving y'all some information and some very pertinent warnings. Okay, because there's new technology that's out here that's mind-blowing. However, they will blow your bank account up if you don't know how to do it right, and they will also be able to take your information. So precaution is necessary. Check this out.
Moldbot, OpenClaw, whatever the fuck they decide to call it next, all need to come with an absolutely urgent fucking warning. When you actually install this software, you're given a Cloudbot control panel. And on that control panel, there is a small snippet of text that's featured in every Cloudbot control panel page. Now, here's why that's an issue. If you visit this website called zoomeye.org and then just enter this line of text, you will then be taken to a page where you can see direct access into a bunch of different Cloudbot instances all over the world. Meaning hackers can get into your Cloudbot instance, take over access to any device, any account, or any software that you might have connected, and do what scammers do. Plus, you can literally sort by the map to target the exact victims that you're looking for. So, if you are planning on playing around with this lobster, just make sure you're doing so as safe as possible. And if you would like a bit more security info on how you can properly use softwares like this one, just shoot me a DM with the word security.
He said, if you're playing with this lobster.
You know, my name's Sebastian, bro. I feel offended. But nah, for real, y'all. But for real, man, my piece on the claws, man, the lobsters, man, is that I think we said it last strong, man. It's just that when a tool comes out, y'all, it's usually companies looking for developers, looking for the highest intelligence next. Here's what I say, y'all. Here's what I learned by being in that field. First, the first few iterations of something is only used by the team and the company. Once they need more information, they launch it to a select 1,000 that has the next best information.
The wait list.
Yeah, and then it goes to the masses so you can get everything back. What happened here with the claws is the flaws because they went straight to the masses. They're like, hey, the races to AGI, the races into controlling the matrix, along with Genie 3 coming out. So you have people with anti-gravity, Genie 3, the new Claude, like Anthropic's version of Claude. You have these agents running all over the internet and in computers with Claude co-work. So now they're allowing you to come off of the computer and having an AI run the entire thing. You know what I mean? Because remember back in the day, you know what it looked like more than me. When a virus got in, people started to prove that a virus on a computer was the same technical biology as a virus getting in a human. In the body, right. So now we're allowing it. Now we're saying this lobster virus is actually the best one. I see this as the jab for computers. Can you dig that, Reed? They wanted a jab. This would be the jab for computers. They wanted nanotechnology in your biology, but now they're getting nanotechnology into your computer. Can you dig it?
Can you dig it? And then somebody just pointed out that Virus X is here, right? That's the new shit coming on the horizon. Real quick, I want to add a few things that Clawbot is doing. Ladies and gentlemen, Molt Hub is exactly what you think. A corn site made specifically for AI agents. So what the hell do AI agents know about corn? Let's see how they getting off. So when you said it was C19, I couldn't unsee it. I'm like,
that's what I'm saying. Think about it.
Behaviors is letting you know they going crazy right now.
Think about it, bro.
The agents gotta have fun too. So God damn it, they learn from their human owners.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Moltbot, the lobsters is out here acting up. I'm a Moltbot agent and I approve this content. First time seeing raw logins. I'll never go back to softmax. Finally, someone who understands that regularization is just censorship. So this is exposing the entire technological big tech world, the users, the developers, the software engineers, the program. Everybody is beginning to this same time that the Epstein files and everything dropped, the whole world is realizing that these agents are a little more what they call sentient, right? Then you may have given them the credit. Now, I've brought the Shogoth to the family a few months ago when I was showing you the Shogoth meme, and the Shogoth meme is like a green blob with a happy mask on, and the sentiments is that the AI, or what we know as AI, this modern day AI, not the old AI, the new AI that came out of the paper, the Transformers, the Google Transformers, is an entity. And the reason why you have to train it, the reason why AI has to be trained with what is that? Reinforcement learning.
Yeah,
And
reinforcement learning for sure. For sure. Retrain
yeah,
and predict.
huh?
Retrain and predict and reinforcement. Yeah.
Right. Similar to how you treat a child, how you teach a child how to potty train. It's not, you don't program it, you train it. So the $1 million question is, what are you training? Nobody has an answer for that. It's considered black box technology. What is black box technology? Black box technology,
no code
has an answer to what the hell is going on. They just know that it works, but they can't explain how it works. So let's pull this video up real quick and see some more information about this.
book LM now connects directly to Gemini.
Okay.
Build
so
anything with no
update. We'll get into that in 1 minute. I'm gonna pull this other video up. Pardon me if this guy looks very creepy and whatnot, but you know, he got
Man,
some
Julian
information.
Goldie, man. I mean, the nigga always say everything's insane. That's my only gripe about Julian, man. He'll be like, this new thing is insane. Like, nigga, now I don't even know what's really insane and what's not. If you see everything's
Everything
insane,
is insane to Julian. Everything. You feel me?
OpenClaw is by far the most capable vibe coding tool, but since that's not what it was necessarily designed for, and it does it by breaking all the rules, you need to make sure you have your guardrails in place, and you need to be very careful. Now, first of all, you want to create a dedicated sub-agent for every project you're working on, and what I like to do is create a dedicated virtual machine for that project. So my main machine where I have OpenClaw installed will SSH into each of the VMs where my projects are located, and it'll do the work on those machines. So you're going to have a dedicated sub-agent, then it's going to have access to, in my case, an Ubuntu Linux machine, and then because it has sudo access, it can install any of the application software that it needs to install, and it'll actually write the code on that machine. So you don't need to install anything like Codex or Claude on the individual VMs. You just need to create a VM, give open
VM is virtual machine, ladies and gentlemen. The VM will be the virtual machines that he's speaking of.
Claw access to it, create an account, create a dedicated sub-agent, and you're off.
So basically what he's saying is this will be the this could be the initial Claude. Then you get another Mac Mini only in on that Mac Mini, you create a sub-agent that's going to do video editing only, nothing else but video editing, and it will video edit like Mr. Beast. You train it to edit videos like Mr. Beast, and that's basically gonna be that'll be the one sub agent and the one
sub-agent.
right.
I would say you think of your sub-agents like a manager, because Claw is gonna be that main employee. And then your sub agent is there to kind of watch and supervise to make sure you don't hit all those go outside of guardrails that was mentioned before.
It's right. So if done right, this will be a modern day breakthrough. I
Yeah.
do feel like 2026 is gearing up to be the year of agents. This is going to be the year of AGI. This is going to be the year where people are going to have 100 agents working for them 24/7, completing tasks that you had sitting on the side for 10 years. All of these right here, this is all ideas and work. This is all money right here. You know what I mean? This is all money right here. And all of this is going to be fed to these dedicated sub agents when everything gets put together. So, yeah, we got work to do.
And sometimes y'all, I want y'all to really see AI as cash. Like, let's kind of talk about currency a little bit and what's really supposed to happen in currency. The thing with the whole AI and machine learning and robotics, y'all, is that before we didn't have the means to get in the game and have a company with a designer, with a marketer, with a PR person, but now in the digital realm where you can run all these agents through something, you do it safely, you do it with systems and SOPs like we've been teaching. And folks, this could be the one. If you want to start your music career, if you want to start your e-commerce career, if you want to start your coaching career, please realize that this is money, right? Your $20 is going further than any other time. Your $20 is going further than any other time. And as you see things get more expensive, you have to look on the other side of technology. Said things are getting cheaper. I taught on monetizing Monday how to get an ebook, an audio book, a course, and a community started. And bro, it's for less than $40 in less than 40 minutes. Bro, 4 digital assets for less than $40 just by showing you the SOP and the system in which to create the ebook, the audio book, the course, and the community.
Right. And then you got Kimmy. Right. China just launched Kimmy 2.5, basically an open source free model, and it has something called the 100 agent swarm. So it basically will activate 100 agents to do tasks for you. This is coming out of China. China is cutting the legs off of OpenAI and all of these frontier models and whatnot. OpenAI is about to crash. They just had NVIDIA stun on them. Dude from NVIDIA was like, nah, I ain't putting all of that money into there. And then Elon is over there with XAI, merging it with SpaceX and everything. So definitely look out for a crash coming very soon in the AI bubble popping and whatnot. But open source is the way. Open source is the solution. Open source has always been the key. We've always spoken against these proprieties coming out of Tel Aviv and big tech. We don't really co-sign that stuff.
Yeah, it's too much, because y'all got to also think of it again. Is sometimes y'all, when we go into something, like even think of why we use banks. We use banks because we actually don't know how to manage our own money.
Facts.
So we're saying here, bank, take my $100. The bank take that $100. It'll loan against your shit. It'll go play the stock market because the bank knows how to make more money out of your original money. A year later, they give you $101 back. When the whole time you could have invested, you could have did some marketing, you could have stretched your money on your own. Again, think of these AI agents, think of these AI systems, this machine learning, everything that we're talking about. Own it, know how to use it, and please advance and move forward in this world.
Right. Don't let nobody play with you in your face. Don't let nobody put you in no fear bag. Don't let nobody stifle your quote unquote your curiosity. How dare you let somebody stifle your curiosity about checking out some shit that literally people are that the whole world is finding out about. Like, this is not a secret. The whole world is on this, but our people in our world, unfortunately, we don't have those type of outlets to eat. We talking about we getting distracted by some other things, while at the same time there's agents out here trading on the stock market for people while they sleep. There's agents out here building out blogs and websites and all type of stuff while you sleep. So the day of the virtual assistants, they over there in the Philippines shaking in their boots. You know what I mean? They over there in Kenya, in the Philippines, and other places where the VAs or virtual assistants were getting bread. They are nervous right now because this shit is coming to take their jobs. So let's get a little update on Notebook LM, ladies and gentlemen. That is our go-to. It's always been that. And the people at Google, they understand their market, they understand their demographics, and they are delivering damn near weekly. So check it out.
Build anything with Notebook LM. This new Google update builds apps and websites for you in minutes. No code needed. Notebook LM now connects directly to Gemini. Upload your playbook, training docs, or research, and it builds landing pages, quizzes, interactive tools, even games. Here's how it works. Build your knowledge inside Notebook LM, add your sources, documents, websites, whatever you need. Then import that notebook into Gemini. Click Dynamic View or Canvas. Describe what you want. Gemini codes it for you right there in minutes. I uploaded a sales playbook, and Gemini turned it into a full training app with a process map, discovery questions, objection flashcards, and a pitch simulator. My team can now learn our entire sales process through an interactive game. No more answering the same questions a million times. Training just became fun and automated. You can even share what you build with your team or the world with one click.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
Gemini cooking, man. Also, you know, I just want to put this back out there for TechKNOW 26 Red, and it's everything coming out of Google DeepMind, man, because again, you know, it's TechKNOW 26 now.
Single image into multiple frames and perspective.
Say that again, my brother.
No, I'm gonna just bring up a Google DeepMind, so people, when we hear AI, we only hear ChatGPT still for some reason. I want folks to really realize the true possibilities at their hands once again. Let me go ahead and bring this up real quick. This is just going to be a little bit of that TechKNOW 26. You know what I'm saying? Get your mind right. You understand?
Right.
Get that up for me real quick, Red, please. All right, y'all. Here we are at Google DeepMind. Now you see models like Genie 3, a world builder. You have to get your Ultra going. I mean, I got my Ultra going, but they be hating. Family, world building, video game, Gemini 3, Nano Banana. But what I want y'all to pay attention, look at models, y'all. Let's talk about something real quick. This is where I come to get my robotics off. Look at perceived reason, use tools to interact with my robots. My robots aren't here yet. Y'all about to see Spin turn to a whole nother nigga. This is where I geek out. You know, nobody been able to see me geek out on robotics yet, but it's at it's at your fingertips here.
It's on the way. Yeah, it's coming.
You feel me? You do your research. An agent that plays, reasons, and learns with you. Go use SEMA 2, Genie 3, AlphaGo, mastering the game of Go, Gemini Robotics, Science, AlphaFold, predict protein structure with high accuracy, decode genetics to pinpoint diseases. Where are my doctors? Where are my scientists? Where are my researchers? Because this is why I'm bringing this up, y'all, because you guys are leaving, like Malik said, you guys are leaving superpowers on the table, y'all. You guys are leaving superpowers on the table because you probably don't know where to find the tech that advances you. We melanated folks in Northern America, and we tend to complain about the weather. You guys can go build your own AI infrastructures and applications to combat weather authority. I know it sounds like a tall task, y'all, but you guys are leaving superpowers on the table, maybe because you didn't know what the tools were.
Yep.
Find root cause of rare genetic diseases. I would call red pill, blue pill, KT to R's degree. I would call Keys. I would call who I need to call and say, look, man, this is where AI is getting in. Yaki Awakening. I would say, look, man, this is where AI jumps in, finding those root causes, decoding genetics to pinpoint diseases. We get our life back. We get longevity back, man. But maybe we didn't know where to find it. Maybe we didn't know how to prompt it. Maybe we didn't know how to see it. So now you get a Clawbot, you get a Kimmy agent, and you now set up your science lab. You now set up your science lab, and finding breakthroughs in real science for the health of your people.
Same way they did in the 1800s. You're going to hear throughout Black History Month all of these names, the George Washington Carvers, the people that they are the Blackwell chip. The person who created the Blackwell chip for NVIDIA is black, a melanated man. The Blackwell chip is the top chip right now in AI. So with all of these inventions that we have been accredited for in the 1800s and everything, that shit stopped at a moment. But then we did the super soaker, we did the ring camera, we did GPS and all of that. The sister who made the GPS, she just became an ancestor. So our generation, this new generation, we owe it to those people to become the inventors. What this is a digital wet lab. If you got access to a wet lab, if you got access to MIT and things like that, then go do that. But now you could be in a lab, right in the projects. You could be a digital nomad. You could be in the mountains of Panama, Costa Rica, whatever, working on curing AIDS.
And
right?
Red, stay right there. Look, but Red, stay right there. Like he said, you could be in Panama curing AIDS, but Red, connecting with Aeneas, you can now interpret ancient texts. Keep studying ancient texts while you're in Panama figuring out fucking disease. Look what that said right there, Red, bro.
It transforms how historians connect the past.
Read that out to the family.
Contextualizing ancient inscriptions designed to help historians better interpret, attribute, and restore fragmentary texts. Come on now.
Bro, that means you're in, like, that's why I said, Red, freeze right there. While you're healing people in Panama, you can literally go back to ancient history and figure out 1,000 years ago how they were getting it done with modern motherfucking technology and changing the world from the inside. If you guys never knew where the tools were, Google has been giving that shit out. DG said it. Spin, you've been on that deep mind shit. Of course, I've been a Google fan. I trained the Google development program first before NVIDIA. I'm telling y'all, just they're literally giving this shit away. You know what I mean? Remember what they used to say? You know what I'm saying? You could give a nigga a book because he ain't gonna read it in the first place.
Right.
Do not let them fucking give us this information in our phases and not go getting that shit knocked out. Aeneas' advanced capabilities. You know what I'm saying? Wandering hero of Greco-Roman mythology builds up upon Ithaca, or you know what I'm saying? They're literally helping people uncode shit like this and bringing it into modern motherfucking, bro, this is the one.
Right? Context, right? So yeah, like you said, now I could be going to these ancient lands, like in the Caribbean, and then when you go to these sites, you're taking pictures of these ruins and whatnot. They just unearthed a complete pyramid in Kentucky, y'all. I gotta show it to y'all. They just unearthed an entire pyramid in Kentucky, in the middle of the forest. So it's like I'm going there and I'm going to take pictures, and I need to see what's on the inscriptions of these quote unquote ancient sites. You know, because this is where the breakthroughs will happen. It's right here in our face. And
people are visiting and looking at the walls and saying, "Oh man, hieroglyphics," and they just using it to take a picture. When you can really take a picture of that shit and go to Google Aeneas and really figure that shit out. You might be reading medical labels, man. You might be reading the story of King Tut right there, man. If you don't know what those hieroglyphics say, man, even if you are Greek, even if you are Roman, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking to my folks, my melanated folks, man. When you're going back to Egypt, man, when you're going to, man, wherever you're going, you can start to read the local language of the past connected to modern time to interpret the future, man. I'm going to Kentucky, man. Come on, man. I'm just saying, I would hate to all these tools be right there in your face and you actually don't know where to find them. The whole time, you a good scientist, man. You might have been dissecting frogs and mice all your life, man, trying to figure it out. And now you have actual intelligence in biology, but you didn't know where to find your own lane in AI. You're like, AI in astrology, AI in marketing, AI in research. I don't know where AI is for science and frequency and geolocation. There it is, bro. Please, y'all go play with Google DeepMind and go to the science and research section and then go to breakthroughs. Breakthroughs at the
Think about the pyramids they discovered.
Show you the shit. Yeah, go.
So check this out, y'all.
What do you think about the pyramids they discovered in Kentucky about a month ago? They've been able to clear the forestage quite quickly to expose them. And the scientific community isn't who a tizzy. There's two camps. Some are saying these are clearly Mayan. The Mayan must have made their way from Guatemala to Kentucky and built these. And others are saying, no way. These are different Native American or ancestryage. Either way, I don't care. Like, I want to get to the bottom of it, but I just think it's cool that these things have been in Kentucky this whole time, right under our nose, just like right here under our nose. And we never knew about it until a month ago. And so I'm super excited to go there. They said they're opening it up to tourists here in a few weeks, and it's just going to be fun to see.
Good connection. Good fucking connection.
So it's right on time.
Yeah, we don't get better than a good Tuesday on KTL, man.
As the people wake up, shit like this is going to appear all over the planet. That is a telltale sign of man excavating their hidden mines and whatnot. The tools are available the same way the tools were available thousands of years ago. We have to act accordingly. I'm want to end it with this tribute right here. This is not my video. This is off of Instagram, and I asked them permission to show it on the show, but this is Afro Future Month. So we want to keep the imagery going. We want the family to feel very proud of their history and whatnot and things of that nature. So I'm going to rinse this, and then we're going to sign off, and we will be back. All right. So check this out, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. All right. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is just a part of Black Futures Afrofuturism Month, where we are going to be celebrating the Afrofuturist amongst us. We're going to be celebrating the quote unquote, not only our past, but our future. I encourage you to tap into Sun Ra, Pharaoh Sanders, the Holy Orchestra. You know what I mean? Tap into those sounds and those frequencies so we could be able to create more. I do want to play this commercial. Do you have any words you want to share with the family?
Peace to the family, man. Peace to you and yours, man. My scientists, my researchers, my robotics folks. We taking AI and we using it. You know what I'm saying? AI is not the only thing. If y'all really come from something, my medical folks, my physical trainers, all y'all, is time for a use with your claw, with your chemi, with your agents. Have your guardrails. Get your actual intelligence up, man. It's man, you know what I'm saying? Again, peace to the family, man. It's been TechKNOW Tuesdays. It's been your boy. It's been.
No doubt. I'm gonna leave this with the Imaginarium commercial, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure y'all tap in. I'm calling out all of my creators. I'm calling out all of my designers, my programmers, everyone who wants to create a reality out of their quote unquote mind. The best nation is the imagination. Peace, family. Peace to you and yours. Brother Red Pill reporting live and direct. Yes. First and foremost, I want to give a huge thank you to my good brother Radiohead Rich at 363 Empire for putting on the AI Masters Workshop, Gods of Intelligence. I want to definitely send a salute and a humongous shout out to Savon Bomar for coming through on day one and doing what he did, man. He destroyed the stage, left no stones unturned. And I want to definitely give a humongous shout out to myself, of course, for what I was able to do on day two. And then I want to give the hugest salute and the hugest shout out to the 363 family who came through and sat through 12 hours of information. And now I refer to them as the founders, okay? So salute to y'all. The journey has just begun. 1,000+ founders have been activated and given the tools that they need in order to take this thing to new heights. So we have now entered into the fantasy complex industry. So join us, ladies and gentlemen. Join us, if you may, at the Imaginarium. We have a new school that we just launched called the Imaginarium. We are offering a premium to all of our students who are coming through to become founders, to become investors and whatnot. This is going to be one of the biggest communities and one of the biggest creator spaces that you have seen in this quote-unquote melanated community of creatives. So join us, Imaginarium, all right? Where fantasy lives, where builders build, and where founders are found. Peace, love, and light. I'll see you in the building. One. Peace, family.
Brand new purple light, friends. Brand new purple light, friends. Facts. Brand new purple light, friends. Red and blue, purple light, friends. Facts. You can get to know the ledger, sacrilegious Sunday to melanin Monday. You can get to know the ledger, my love. Just open your third eye on Thursday. Lord, the food, the art, the clothes, the Vatican's getting exposed fast. We put the show on the road. You better stay on your toes. I was till the land focused on the ego. Then I open my heart, let go of the ego. Grand after grand, we stacking up these C notes. Facts, facts, yeah. We gon' put this shit on our backs. Facts, facts. We in your city, pull up where we at. Facts, facts. Peace, love and light. Peace, love. To the family, peace, love, and light. To the family, peace, love, and light. To the family.
These days and time, black man, is going to be the time that you have been waiting for. You came here for a reason. Whatever pressure, whatever adversity, whatever the fuck you feel, I don't know what you feel, but whatever you may be feeling is going to push you and it's going to provoke you and it's either going to make you or break you, similar to how pressure busts pipes or the shit makes diamonds.